お前も殺してやる。絶対に殺してやる。ぶっ殺してやるぞ。殺してやる。
ガキのくせになんて名しやがる。
What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be going over the 7 anime where the MC becomes dark and gets power to fight alone. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we dive into today's video. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so we can hit our 50,000 subscriber milestone. And also guys, all information related to the video, including thumbnail, anime names, etc., will all be in the description below, so feel free to check the description after watching the video. I also have a second channel which covers other anime related stuff, such as anime fights, romance, and other stuff, so feel free to check it out if you want, link also in the description. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Number 7. Xam'd, Lost Memories. Akiyuki lives on post-war Senton Island, always rushing between the demands of his separated parents and his friends at school. But his carefree days come abruptly to an end, when his school bus suffers an explosion, the first attack to plunge Senton back into war. Akiyuki lives to find himself turned into a Xam'd, a mysterious creature, by the suspected cause of the explosion. Engulfed by Xam'd, Akiyuki is eventually saved by a red-haired girl, Nakayami, only to find himself torn away from those he loves. Now, he must work to control and understand the creature within him, all while searching for his family and friends in a world steeped in the secrets and chaos of war.
黒い剣士が来た。それだけでいい。
黒い剣士だと。
そうだ。
Number 6. Berserk. Born beneath the gallows trees from which his dead mother hung, Guts has always existed on the boundary between life and death. After enduring a terrible childhood, he spends his adulthood in brutal combat, pitting his strength against others in order to build his own. Life is simple enough for Guts, until he meets Griffith, the inspirational, ambitious, and beautiful leader of the mercenaries, the Band of the Hawks. When Guts loses to Griffith in a duel, he is forced to join the group and, despite himself, finds a sense of camaraderie and belonging amongst them. However, as Griffith leads his soldiers from victory to victory, the bloody wars and underhanded politics reveal a side to him that nobody quite expected. Can Guts, a simple warrior, defend those who have come to mean the most to him, all while struggling not to lose to the darkness he has carried with him his entire life?
お前たちホラーを封印せし血を受け継ぐ。
Number 5. Garo The Animation. In the name of the king, the Valiante Kingdom launched hunts to exterminate users of witchcraft. 17 years later, their pursuit is still growing in both size and brutality. Unbeknownst to the citizens, the targets of these witch hunts are the secret protectors of humanity. Known as the Makai Knights and Alchemists, they have a strong will to protect people from horrors, demons who possess souls plagued by sadness and pain. One such Makai Knight is 17-year-old Leon Lewis, who inherits the legendary armor of the Golden Knight Garo from his mother. Though he possesses great power, he struggles to overcome the hatred he bears from his mother's death at the hands of the kingdom. His father German, known as Zoro the Shadow-Cutting Knight, is still training Leon when he is called to investigate the upsurge of horrors in the kingdom's capital. Although German knows Leon's will is wavering, he decides to bring Leon alongside to continue his training. As German and Leon head to the capital, the king's amiable son Alfonso San Valiante struggles to find a solution to the growing horror threat. But before he can do so, he is double-crossed and banished from his own kingdom. To return home, Alfonso sets out to find the help and strength he needs to reclaim the throne. During his search, he comes across Leon, whose interactions with the prince will forever change both of their fates.
今までに死んだ人たちの命が無駄になる。
そうか。
Number 4. Attack on Titan. Centuries ago, mankind was slaughtered to near extinction by monstrous humanoid creatures called Titans, forcing humans to hide in fear behind enormous concrete walls. What makes these giants truly terrifying is that their taste for human flesh is not born out of hunger, but what appears to be out of pleasure. To ensure their survival, the remnants of humanity began living within defensive barriers, resulting in 100 years without a single Titan encounter. However, that fragile calm is soon shattered when a colossal Titan manages to breach the supposedly impregnable outer wall, reigniting the fight for survival against the man-eating abominations. After witnessing a horrific personal loss at the hands of the invading creatures, Eren Yeager dedicates his life to their eradication by enlisting into the Survey Corps, an elite military unit that combats the merciless humanoids outside the protection of the walls. This story follows Eren, along with his adopted sister Mikasa Ackerman and his childhood friend Armin Arlert, as they join the brutal war against the Titans and race to discover a way of defeating them before the last walls are breached.
あれって彼女？
違う。
じゃあ遠慮なく。
Number 3. Tokyo Ravens. Onmyoto magic was once a powerful technique used by the Japanese during the Second World War, in order for them to gain the upper hand and establish their nation as a formidable force. But Japan was quickly defeated after the revered Onmyo Jiyako Tsuchimikado caused a great spiritual disaster, an event which plagues Tokyo to this very day. As a result of this mishap, the Onmyo Agency was established in order to exercise further spiritual disasters and combat the demons that would make their way into the world. Now, Onmyoto has become a far more modern, simplified, and refined for use in a wide variety of applications, such as medicine and technology. However, not everyone is able to utilize the magic, as is the case with Harutora, a member of the Tsuchimikado's branch family. Despite an old promise to protect Natsume, the heir of the Tsuchimikado's main family, and Yako's supposed reincarnation, as we're familiar, Harutora has no talent and chooses to live a normal life instead. But when a prominent member of the Onmyo Agency attempts to recreate the same experiment which led to Japan's downfall, he decides to make good on his word and fight by Natsume's side. Number 2. Hakkenden, 8 Dogs of the East. The village of Otsuka, home to Shino Inuzuka, Sosuke Inukawa, and Hamaji, was lit on fire under the preconception that a virus has seen all its life eradicated. Now surrounded by flames and on the verge of death, the three were approached by a strange man holding a sword. He tells them that they must reach a decision if they want to live. That night changed everything for these children. 5 years later, the family of 3 now lives under the watchful eye of the small imperial church in a nearby village. All is fine and dandy until the church attempts to reclaim the demonic sword of Murasame. To accomplish this, they kidnapped Hamaji to Lord Shino, now a bearer of Murasame's soul, and Sosuke, who possesses the ability to transform into a dog. The brothers must put their differences aside to rescue their beloved sister from the church in the imperial capital, signaling the beginning of a very difficult journey. Number 1. Vinland Saga. Young Thorfinn grew up listening to the stories of old sailors that had traveled the ocean and reached the place of legend, Vinland. It's said to be warm and fertile, a place where there would be no need for fighting. Not at all like the frozen village in Iceland where he was born, and certainly not like his current life as a mercenary. War is his home now. Though his father once told him, "You have no enemies. Nobody does. There is nobody who it's okay to hurt." As he grew, Thorfinn knew that nothing was further from the truth. The war between England and the Danes grows worse with each passing year. Death has become commonplace, and the Viking mercenaries are loving every moment of it. Allying with either side will cause a massive swing in the balance of power, and the Vikings are happy to make names for themselves and take any spoils they earn along the way. Among the chaos, Thorfinn must take his revenge, and the only paradise for the Vikings, it seems, is the era of war and death that rages on. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know down in the comments which anime you guys are going to check out. Also, let me know which anime you guys like best on this list. Also, please hit that subscribe button to help our channel grow and reach our 50,000 subscriber goal. I take topic recommendations, so feel free to drop yours below, and I will do my best to make a video out of it if I really like it. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!